Hello, golf fans. Buck Mayers here, Director of Instruction at Escondido Golf and Lake Club. Earlier, I posted a video for professionals on just based on videos of some of the best players on the planet that sequence their golf swing slightly right as they move into the trail leg with a linear motion first. And I see this with a lot of, or most of the better ball strikers. Faldo has a little bit of what Nicklaus does. He kind of sits into his left side. That's his trigger to cock his chin. Then he moves to the right. If you watch his trail leg, again, he rocks left, pushes, is linear. He's moving into the trail leg. Then he moves toward the inside of the trail heel, which is rotary. As his arms complete, again, he's going to recenter hips to the left, separation, flag. Now he's going to push and throw. Great golf swing. Love his action. Jack Nicklaus on the right. No introduction needed. I think this was his last Masters that he won. If you watch his initial move, Jack sets up a little bit more left with the shaft and lead arm in one line with his spine slightly more tilted to the right. Um, that's just Jack. A lot of the older players, I think, were taught with more handle forward versus neutral in the K position, as I call that lead leg left or forward, spine tilt back. But again, if you watch the very beginning of the takeaway, again, as the hands move, he cocks his chin, very similar. I think Faldo kind of mimicked Jack's first move, which is chin goes back, handle right, hip moves right, linear, then rotates, then change of direction as the arms go back, legs separate, back to the lead foot, front foot axis, flag, push, throw. And again, that's when Jack was a little bit older and his speed was not quite as much. And I think part of it is a strength and stability of the lead leg, lead hip, and so forth to post up early. You can see that his lead leg has a little slack in it, so he loses the pushing off the ground a little bit. But when he was in his heyday, you saw a lot of pushing from the ground. So there's two. I'm going to go to one more, maybe two more. Here's, I think, the best female player in her era, if not all eras, was Annika Sorenstam. And again, if you watch, she kind of pushes the handle forward. That's her trigger, or forward press to move her trail hip to the right to get into her right side. She loads it good. And then she separates back to the left to the front leg, flag, push, throw. Um, so I think you will see that pretty common in most of those really powerful ball strikers. Tiger back in 2000, I think, I can't remember the year that they posted this video, but I know this was when, boy, he was a really good driver of the golf ball early on in his career. But if you again watch the initial takeaway, he's moving into that trail leg to load his back hip. It creates a tremendous amount of width, and he separates with the lead hip, lead leg, lead foot from the ground. You can see he has that little sneed squat look, pulling that right leg back a little bit longer to generate more power and energy later in the swing to push off the ground. You can see his front foot's not even on the ground. In that time of his life where he created tremendous amount of speed, you saw that with Hank Keeney, who was a tremendously long player in the front leg. You see that with Bubba Watson today as well. But that full release and that push throw through impact. And again, with drivers with the ball on the tee, you'll see a lot of back bend in the spine away from the golf ball to crack the whip. That's pretty common. So there's four more for you guys to look at and analyze with me, and certainly look forward to any input that you have. Again, shout out to my fellow 3D force plate guys that helped me do some research on that. So thanks for that, and look forward to the conversation. Take care. Have a great day.